Film Development Hell, Day 17, Step and Repeat is the name of this video. Why? Well, my name is Deborah Richards, and I am an independent film director from Las Vegas. And in less than 3 weeks' time, my second movie, Shaken and Stirred, The Story of Flair Bartending, is released to the world. We're super excited, but there is so much to do before the premiere here in Las Vegas. In fact, one of the things that I have to do today is work on the step and repeat. Now, if you don't know what a step and repeat is, you know when you walk on the red carpet and there's that big banner behind you with all the logos of all the stakeholders involved? That is a step and repeat, because you literally step in front of it, get your photo done, take a couple more steps, repeat. So I actually have to make the step and repeat board for our premiere. So today I have to wrangle all the logos in vector art form, kind of set up the layout and start designing that. So if you're new to this channel, welcome. This is a daily vlog into my world as an independent film director. And I put out these videos every day, and you can see what the realities are of being an independent filmmaker and having an independent film company. And you'll see the struggles, the good, the bad, the ugly. To be honest, I think it's mostly boring. I mean, most of the time it's just me with a cup of coffee and a mouse in one hand, and then my dog on my lap, and my business partner here in the office, and it's a lot of computer time. It's not very glamorous. I think people think that making movies is glamorous. It really isn't. So this YouTube has been going now for a couple weeks, and I'm really, really grateful to the 117 subscribers I have now. So thank you so much. You're all insane for watching this, but that's why I love you. So today we got a couple things to do. I have to do the step and repeat, and then I have to prepare the master file for Vimeo OTT, which is Transactional Video on Demand. My film company is called 1905. I'm a partner in the studio, and it's called 1905 after the year Vegas was founded, because we're based out here in Vegas and proud of it. But we made the really controversial decision with this movie to self-distribute. Now, we didn't self-distribute with the last movie, and we're certainly not distributing our next movie, which we're in development for, which is called Scissormouth. And that is a horror that we shoot next year, potentially in Poland, but that's a whole nother bag of worms that we can't even get to till we finish this movie. So so today I've got to prepare the master file for our transactional video on demand. We're using Vimeo OTT as an off-the-shelf solution for that. And also, unfortunately, my dog Cookie, say hi to everyone. My dog Cookie is very, very itchy right now because she has spring allergies, poor little thing. So we're going to take her to the vet and get her a little injection called a caddy shot, which is something they do here in Las Vegas. They actually mix a bunch of wildflowers or something and things that are local to the Nevada desert. And they make up this thing called a caddy shot, which really, really helps her with her allergies. And it seems to always happen in March. And one of these injections, and she is good to go. So I have to take her to the vet. I have to wrangle these logos. I have to start designing the step and repeat. I even have to find a vendor to make the step and repeat, because we don't even know where to get that done. And it's only 2.5 weeks, so we're really up against it now. So, but as always, first things first, coffee. Look who just walked in. Good morning, Pat. And here is Pat doing his morning ritual of hanging out with Cookie. How you doing, man?
Good. She's going to the vet today.
She doesn't know she's going to the vet today.
Does she know the word?
I don't think she knows the word, but I think she'll sense it once we, as soon as we get in the car and start heading that direction. I think she has a pretty good idea.
No fun that direction.
So, I'm just downloading the logos for the step and repeat, and haven't got any quotes back yet from. Let's see. Okay, download. Cool. I actually need all the logos in vector, so I might have to convert some of them to vector. So I got a figure out either how to do that or how to pay someone to do that. And I'm thinking Fiverr.com might be my friend in this situation. I've never really been good with Adobe Illustrator. I've always been more Photoshop, although I feel like I'm starting to not understand Photoshop anymore because it's just changed so much. But that's a whole nother subject. So first things first, I gotta get all these logos and make a little folder here and put our logos in and see what we got. What time should we leave for the vets? Her appointment's at 12. Huh? Okay. Alright, so let me see what I got on the computer. So I'm supposed to be doing this step and repeat, but I did get a little sidetracked because we asked, I asked like half a dozen companies yesterday to get back to us with a quote for the step and repeat board and the red carpet and the lights for the red carpet, and we're not feeling super positive about the prices that they're going to quote us. So we thought it might be just cheaper for us to buy some of this stuff. So I'm actually looking on Amazon right now, and they got some pretty good deals here. Like this red carpet, which is 4 foot by 20 foot, is $105. This stand for the step and repeat, I actually have one in the studio, so we only need one, but that is $84. And then I've got a bunch of lights, so maybe if we just got these two cheapy LED lights, we could use these two with the two that I have on stands, and that might be enough light for the red carpet. Pat, come have a look at this little shopping list that I put together. I've sourced some inexpensive items.
Okay, so these would be 2, and we use our existing 2.
Correct.
So 4 total. How long is that? 20 foot? Yeah,
20 foot by 4 foot, which
that'd be
is
perfect.
nice, and
Yeah.
it's extra thick because the cheaper one that I looked at, I was reading the reviews, and they said they couldn't stick it down. It was super thin. It kept moving when people stood on it. And then this, I think we'd only need one because we can do the other one.
The stand out 10 by 10, but how long is our step and repeat?
Well, I'm trying to get quotes on a 10 by 15.
By 15. So that backdrop stand's going to be enough?
Well, we've got the one backdrop stand here. So we put the two together.
It's going to work that way?
Oh, it won't work because of the legs.
Yeah, the legs. Yeah. You need one that the whole length of it.
Oh boy. Okay.
So I'll take that off now and figure something else out.
Well, the problem is that the big stands are double the price, and the reason why is because they don't have tripods at the bottom. Because technically, if you put
Of
that on
course,
a red
yeah, 'cause
carpet, someone could trip over that.
Yeah, of course.
The big stands, they look like, let me show you, banner, stand, backdrop. There you go. The proper ones are like
And
this
you put sandbags on them.
on the back and put the red carpet actually on over it. But you can
Yeah.
see immediately the price jumps up, and that's only that's not a very big one.
That's a 10 foot.
Yeah. Actually, which brings up the point, it might be cheaper for us to have 2 step and repeat thingies made in 2 different lengths. Yeah, rather than trying to drape
Just one
some.
long one.
Yeah.
If it's cheaper to do that, then let's do that.
I think it would be. So but what do you think of
So 2 10-foot ones?
exactly?
Okay.
We could do 2 10 by 10s, and then but this is $390, and the step and repeat board is probably going to be somewhat close to
Close to
that
that,
again. So we're probably looking about 800 all in for that, or maybe 900 with taxes. Oy. See, it's not very glamorous. This is the day to day. These are the problems and the challenges we face.
See how, well, obviously for the stand situation, getting like a really long 20 foot, it would take a lot. It's going to be a lot.
You think better to have 2 separate ones? I
If
think.
it's cheaper.
I think it's cheaper and safer and easier.
It would be definitely easier. Yeah, I think it would be easier.
And I don't think they make ones that are like, I don't think they even make them that long.
Who?
Like anyone.
Make what?
The stands, they don't make them longer than 10 foot's the longest.
Okay, if it's 10 foot, then we have to do that.
I
We have
think.
to get to that.
Let me check.
See if you can do like a long, like a 20. Well, we'll need like a 20-foot. So.
Yeah. 10 foot by 8 foot. That's not bad. 10 foot by 8 foot. That looks good. Okay, I gotta do some research, guys. Wow, so I was just getting all the details together for the red carpet and sourcing the lights and getting details for the step and repeat and everything. And we got an email from the venue saying, hey, just a quick reminder that the insurance policy is due by this date. And we're like, insurance policy? This is news to us. What we're like, what insurance policy? So Pat's looking up event insurance right now. And I didn't even know that was a thing, but apparently it is very much a thing. So thankfully it's not crazy expensive. It's just a couple $100 to cover up to like 500 people with liquor. So maybe we can get that down because we only have 200 guests. But yeah, event insurance. Who knew for a premiere that we would need event insurance?
I thought the venue would have it.
Yeah, we were under the assumption the venue would have it. But apparently not. I tell you, if you want to make a movie, just like get your wallet, empty it, and then just burn it. Just burn it. Just throw it in the trash. Throw your money in the trash. Just burn all your money. And if you can get more money, burn that too. Because when you make a movie, everyone has their hand out. You know, it's so rare that we get people that come up to us and say, how can I help? How can I help you guys? No, it's not that. It's how can I charge you guys? Oh boy, I'm frustrated. Cool, so we had to switch gears because we got to take the prisoner to the vet. And if you're wondering, guys, why Pat is taking Cookie and me to the vet, it's because I don't drive. I can drive, but I made the decision about, how long ago was it now? It's been a couple years. I decided to stop driving because I live on the Strip. I work from home. I live on the Las Vegas Strip, right? And I live at home, and I used to get groceries delivered, and didn't seem much reason to have a car. Paying like a big car payment. Like Vegas is really good for like Lyft and Uber. So, but most of the time I'm actually working from home. So here's the prisoner. She thinks she's going to the park, but she's really going to the vet.
She doesn't like the vet.
Well, she's gonna get poked with a needle. So she doesn't like that. What do you think about this, Cookie? How are you feeling about this? See, she doesn't know yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. As soon as we get close, she'll know.
She'll start to shiver.
We'll see. Last time she was wagging her tail on the way to the front door, but the time before that, she wouldn't even go in the vet. She was like absolutely doing everything she could to stay out. Okay, we'll see you guys at the vets. Oh, yeah. So I found this amazing website. It's called perplexity.ai. Okay? Like, I'm gonna ask it something. Who is Patrick Watts? Let's see what it says about you, sir. So cool.
2 people in the US. There's more than 2 people.
Oh, you're the first one that comes out.
Okay. Not the urologist in Cleveland.
You're the first one whose pictures come up. It says there are multiple individuals named Patrick Wirtz mentioned in the search results, but you're number 1. Do you want me to tell you what it says about you?
Yeah.
Filmmaker and producer, born in Bangkok, Thailand, and currently based in Las Vegas, Nevada. Patrick is a filmmaker and producer. He co-owns 1905 Films with Deborah Richards, Wirtz started his career in filmmaking after working in academia, urban planning, and editorial photography.
That's IMDb.
His notable works include No Greater Odds, Move Me No Mountain, Shaken and Stirred. People also ask, what are some of Patrick Wirtz's most notable films? How did Patrick Wirtz transition from academia to filmmaking? The answer is, Patrick transitioned from academia to filmmaking through his involvement with the College of Southern Nevada, CSN. After working in academia, urban planning, and editorial photography, Wirtz entered the world of filmmaking at CSN about 4 years prior to 2015.
Roughly.
His first major project was the documentary No Greater Odds, which focused on the challenges faced by non-traditional college students at CSN. This film, which cost $40,000 and took 7 months to make, was produced by College of Southern Nevada faculty and students, including Wirtz as the director. The success of this documentary, which earned Wirtz a Pacific Southwest Emmy nomination for Best Director, appears to have launched his career in filmmaking. Amazing. What do you think of that?
That's great.
It's meant to be like, it's touted as the AI version of like Wikipedia.
Yeah.
And it's called Perplexity.ai. I thought that was pretty cool, right?
That's really cool, yeah.
You want to hear one of the other questions about you, frequently asked questions? I believe that Perplexity is making this up, but
Yeah, I know. Like, who's asking these questions?
But I like the answers.
Yeah, it's kind of putting all that information together.
Yeah, compiling it, it's amazing, because that's all it's doing. But compiling it with predictive speech as well. So if you join this channel because you're an aspiring filmmaker, and you're wondering, why the fuck am I watching this biatch take her dog to the vet, then this ain't the channel for you. Cookie, come on. Come on, go. Come on. Cookie, come on, go. Come on. Come on, we're going to the vet. Good girl. She didn't want to walk in the front door. Cookie did great. Good job, Cookie. They gave her a little jab. She was in and out. Couple minutes. She didn't want to go in there, but boy, when they opened the door for her to come out, she came running out. So, yeah. And I asked them how did she do, and they said she did great. I asked them where they jabbed her. It's just like under her little arm. And I asked them if she yelped, and they said no. And then I gave her massive hugs and said, good girl. Okay guys, lunch is over. Cookie's back from the vet, so let's go ahead and put together the step and repeat board. So I'm going to share my screen here. We have the logos here, and I also, while I was looking for quotes for the step and repeat, I found there was one company that I really liked, and they are called Las Vegas Banners. And so one of the things I really liked about them is not only the price, but they also had this downloadable PDF guide. So we're going to open that up. I think I've got all my logos. Let's see. Let's go into open with Photoshop. I like Photoshop Beta. I need to update it, but I do like it. Okie dokie. Why did that open that without the color profile? That is strange. Let's see, slider 10x8, graphic dimensions, yellow safe area. So basically keep everything in this white area here. Okay, not a problem. Let's get to it. Let's see, let's start off by opening up all these logos. So this is our main 1905 logo. I don't think this is very big. Let me see the size of this. Image size. (1,125 by 675). I think we can make that a little bigger. Let me do this. Let me export this out as a quick PNG, and I'm just going to save this to my desktop. Okay, and there it is. And what I'm actually going to do is use Topaz Upscaler AI, Gigapixel AI, and upscale this image real quick. The AI Upscaler does really well with art and CG. So this was before, and in a second you'll see the after it's done upscaling. Or I could just export it now. But you can see, look at that, how much better that is than that. So export image. Sure. So I'm just saving it right back out to where it was. So the original looked like that, and the new one looks like that. Original, new. Perfect. So let's open this in Photoshop. Much better than that. Okie dokie. But one thing we do have to do is we have to kind of select part of it, because we're going to cut this out, I guess. That looks about good. I'm just eyeballing this, guys. Okay, image, let's crop that. And I couldn't help but notice there's a little bit of a kind of pixel missing in the corner. See that top corner? It's not a hard edge. I think I want to fix that. So let me see if I can just fix that by just filling in that. Let's try. I'll do it on a new layer and just fill in that. You know what, I can kind of bump it along, and maybe just blur that inner edge. Is that good enough? That was a bit botched. I think we can do better. Let me take that blur off. And let's do this. Let's select that. And just deselect that. That's better. Now I can just kind of erase a little bit of it. If you see me struggling to find something, it's because that was on the other screen. So what I'm actually looking for is unerase the hair or make it a little bit smaller. Perfect. Well, not perfect. Allowed. Let's do that. Much better. Perfect. Okay. So I basically have to do that times 4, right? So what if I just tried copying that layer over and then just bringing that down here and seeing if I can get away with that? That would be helpful. Does it work? Let's see. You never know. Not bad. I think it just needs a little bit of a doopity-doopity-doop erase there, maybe. That was too much. I just want it to actually be a lot smaller and have a bit of a harder edge. I think. Let's try that one more time. Be even more subtle with it. That looks good. Nice sharp edge. Okie dokie smoky, let's go back to that layer and we'll copy that. And oops, I'm just gonna move this up so I don't lose track of them. And that is actually this top corner, so I'm just gonna move it all the way to the other side, and we probably won't see it until it pops out because it's white on white. So if you look at that top right corner, it should suddenly go pop. Why is it not? Let's see. Where is it? Oh, let me make a black layer so I can see. There it is. Oops, wrong layer. My bad. Boop. I know I could just grab it with the mouse, but I don't want to lose its spot. Okay, so I think for this one, let's have a look. Let's turn it around. Not bad. Let's see that line up a little. I think we want to do that same little trick with just taking a little bit of an eraser and just clipping that corner just a little so that, oh, maybe a bit too much. Maybe a little bit too much. Just want to clip it a little. Perfect. Okay. I'm sure there's graphic artists who are turning in their grave watching me stumble around in the dark with this. So let's just copy that again, and this time we're going to move this one all the way down. Let's have a look. Boopity boop. Yeah, not bad at all. We'll go with that. We can delete this, and let's just merge them all together. Merge the layers. Perfect. So now let's take a quick look at our logo. It looks great. Okay, select all, copy. Let's have a look in here. New layer. Pow! There's our logo, man. Okay, and I feel like this is going to be the kind of project that I should definitely label everything. What are you sniggering about back there?
Igor just got back to court.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. Should I look? Am I gonna freak?
No.
Okay, it's all good.
It's all good, yeah.
It's all good. Great.
It's all good.
Okay, like I'll deal with that in a little bit because I want
That's
to.
gonna deal with.
Excellent. That's even better. But were there ingredients?
He's gonna drop by today because he bought a ticket for the Brutalist.
Oh, they're playing the Brutalist right now?
Yeah.
How cool is that? Okay, so I should probably save this. File, wait, duh. Save as. And for right now, I'll just put it on the desktop and I'm gonna call it Step. And you guessed it, name of this video, Repeat. Story of my life, Step and Repeat, Step and Repeat. Oh, and there it is up here. Okay, great. Let's get some other logos, crack-a-lacking. So the next logo we want is this one, but I think we have to open it with Illustrator. So he didn't send the recipe?
No.
Okay. Oh, Illustrator's opening up. I have even more coffee because I live on coffee. The three things I couldn't live without, Pat, is probably milk, coffee, and dogs.
Oh. Yeah, I can see that.
What are three things you could not live without?
Money, air, and food.
Money, air, food?
Yeah.
This is why he's a producer, guys. This is why he's a producer. Okie dokie, so we have the logo here. I know nothing about Illustrator. Can we just export this out? Export as PNG. Let's give it a whirl. Perfect. Screen 72 ppi? What's that? Pixels per inch? Optimized, hinted. I feel like we want it high. Okay. Cool, so put it there, so let's open that up in Photoshop. Perfect. out of curiosity, let's see what the image size is. 1,300? I think this is probably more like 3,000, right? 2,500, yeah. Okay, so they're comparable. That's not bad. Not that it matters, I was just curious, because obviously these other logos are probably professionally done, as opposed to me just smushing in the corners with the Photoshop logo. Okay, let's have a look. Next logo. Again, with the AI. Great. Let's export this as a ping. Export. Export as PNG. I dig it, I dig it. Same as, oh, it's reverted to high. That's good. So this is the PNG. Open with Photoshop Beta. Boom. Select all, copy, paste. Oh. What is going on with our color space here? I didn't notice it because there's not a lot of color on the other two. Is there any color on the Bar Products one? There is not. What is this? Why is that like that? It should be RGB color. You know what? It should probably be CYMK. Or we can do RGB color and then turn it into don't merge. It's interesting that Photoshop opened it up like that, because I wasn't expecting that. Let me try doing this. Let me try opening it directly from Photoshop and see what happens. Okay, desktop. What am I looking for? Logos. Here we go, and where's the PDF? There it is. Open. Yeah, that all looks good. Why is it rasterizing? It's interesting that it opens it up as a grayscale image. Very strange. Okay, never mind. So this is our grayscale image, and I think we'll just bring in these last two logos again. It doesn't matter with the 1905 one because it is black and white. And we can see a little bit of green there, so we know this is working. And obviously we'll see a lot of red with this logo. Oh, there we go. That's a big logo. Okay, next. Could not export the clippings, whatever. FBA logo, open with Photoshop Beta. Oh, not Photoshop Beta, I wanted to... Oh, can I just open it? Can I open AI thingies in Photoshop? Let's try. Because that'll save me a step if I can. Nah. Don't save. Open with Illustrator. Great. File, export PNG, export as PNG, yep. 300 PPI. I think that's pixels per inch. Is it? Is it the same? Yeah, it must be. PPI, 300 PPI. Is that what it said? Because that would be what the standard is for print. Usually print and CYMK and 300 dots per inch. It's maybe the same thing as pixels per inch. DPI, PPI. What happened to it? Oh, we didn't open it, did we? There we go. Open with Photoshop. Copy, copy, pasty paste. There we go. We got the FBA. Nice. Next up, let's get these other logos done. Finest Cool logo. We can open that directly in Photoshop. Great. Copy that. Let's get that into our Shapow. And next we got this one we can open up. Another one of our sponsors, Real, which is pretty cool. Copy that. Paste it in. There's a Real. Next one, Patron, or last one. Is it last one? Yeah, Patron. Okay, we've got round, block, gold, white. I think we gotta have a look at these different. Oh my gosh, there's so many. Okay, let's see. That's beautiful. I think that number 1 is probably the best one. That's very nice. That's JPEG. Let me see that first one again because that was cool. That was. I think that looks great. Let me just check some of these other ones. Oh, I see. They're just on different. Got it. Okay, well, let's go with. EPS, black gold PNG. Let's go with the EPS because that should be. Maybe we can open this with Photoshop. Yep. Copy that and then throw that in there. There's our Patron logo. So we have 1905, barproducts.com, Cocktail Network Live, FBA, Finest Cool, Real, and Patron. Am I missing anyone, Pat?
Say again?
Patron, Real, Finest Cool, Flair Bartenders Association, 1905 Film Studios, barproducts.com, Cocktail Network Live.
Yeah, that's it.
You sure you don't want to have our logo twice?
Yeah. I think it's. Yeah, we have a lot there. I think it's just gonna mess up the idea, oh, you're there twice.
I don't think people pay attention to the step and repeat board, but who knows?
Pay attention.
They pay attention. I pay attention. Okay, so let me label these real quick. I'm gonna go Patron. Next up is Real. Next up is Finest Cool. Next up is FBA. Next up is CNL. Next up is our products and 1905, and of course I can just close out all these. Let's save that because I just put those all. Let's save this. Save as desktop. Sure. But the rest of these I don't really need to save. Okay, great. So let's save this real quick, and then I think the next thing I want to do is just get some guides going, because I don't like looking at that stuff in the background, but I just want to get some guides in here. And then I think the next thing I should probably do is a little research. Let's see, step and repeat boards. Okay, let's see how many logos usually there are on a step and repeat. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 across on a 80 by 80. Let me see, 10 foot by 8 foot. Do they? Oh no, they don't show it. Okay, so interesting. Let's see. Images. Let's see, a standard, something like this. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 across, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So basically, what size did we say? Oh, we're doing, right, it's right in front of me, 10 by 8. Okay, so we could probably do like 10 across and 8 down. What do you think about each logo roughly being a foot? Like having 10 across and 8 down on a 10 foot by 8 foot.
And there's total 7, 8?
Huh?
So there's total of 7?
Oh, how many logos? There's a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so maybe, yeah. Do 10 by 8.
Yeah, 10 by 8.
Does that sound good?
Sounds good.
Okay, 10 by 8, that makes it easy. So, first thing I want to do is just kind of get rid of that background and just give myself a white layer so that my eyes don't go screwy. Oh wow, I just totally painted it the wrong color. Never mind. It's quite big. Let's try that again. Of course, Rob's logo takes up the space of like 4 logos.
Of course.
It's funny.
It's just funny because it's going to work out. Because it's still prominent.
Yeah. Let's do, hold on, let me get some grid lines up. Perspective. Nothing to look at yet. I'm just trying to find, what was it? Preferences? Where are the preferences? I haven't used Photoshop in a heartbeat. Edit. Where is my Photoshop preferences? Settings? I guess. I thought it used to be called preferences. Maybe I haven't used it in forever. Anywho's, let's get some guides up. Okay. Oh, I turned the guides off. That's the grid, that's the guides. Cool. I remember my keyboard shortcuts. And we want basically units and rulers, width 50 points, rulers percent units. Wow, it's been a while since I used this. Let's do 10. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, but we want to do let's do 12. Oh no, that's not gonna work. Duh. You know, oh my gosh, what's gonna be the best, easiest way to do this? Because I'm not really good at that. What I could do is, this is a bit down and dirty and sloppy, but hey, we just gotta get the job done today and quickly. I can just actually copy that, go new, create. Oops, why did it paste that? Oh, because I was on the 1905 logo. Okay, so copy that, file new, it will retain the size of what you copied, paste that on there. Now I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. Oh, is that right? 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, yeah, I got it. 10 up, and let's see if we can do something for the, where was it? Settings, units and rulers. Oh my gosh, it's taking me so long to get through this. Yeah, okay, 10 up, 10 down. Let's just throw the logos on there and see what that looks like. Let's see if we can just copy this all. And then we'll just copy that other thing and then paste it on to this one, if that makes sense. Oh, that was lame. Let's move this off to the side and click on this, and we can drag all these onto here. Boom. Great. Excellent. And now we just don't want this one, and we can probably connect this back up here. Great. Yep, get rid of that. Okay, great. Okay, let's start off with 1905, man. 1905. Wait, redo. Uh-oh, my Stream Deck's not working. Let me wake it up. Okay. Excellent. Okay. Because all my keyboard shortcuts are on that. Okay, let's do what should we do next? Oops, daisy. That's 1905. let's do Finest Call next. That'll look nice next to the 1905 logo. I wonder if maybe we should center that 1905 logo a little bit. So like that. And then for the Finest Call, that looks pretty good. Out there. Okay, next, let's do the FBA. Oops, I did the same mistake again. 1905 FBA. Something like that. I'm just eyeballing this right now, guys. I think Bar Products would be good next. Maybe the CNL logo next. This is going to be tough because it takes up so much space there. Okay. Okay. So, guys, in logo design, there's something I heard a long time ago about making a logo essentially robust, meaning no matter what size it is, you can identify it like a Nike swoosh, even if that's like that big on the other side of the room, you can still identify it. And the other thing you want to do with the logo is keep it within a aspect ratio of 1:1, like a square. Because if you don't, this is exactly what happens. If I try and make this logo fit with this, it's going to look very small. And I can maybe accentuate it a bit to help the guys out, like that probably. But if I go bigger than that, then I lose the ability to go 10 by whatever. Here, Patrick, look at the look at the logo. See how I'm trying to fit one logo in each box, and you see how the Cocktail Network Live, in order to fit it in the box, it's kind of small. But that's because with logo design, it should always fit in a square. You know, so. If I mean, the other option is make it as big as.
Which might work. If it's because it's 7, because it's an even, makes it like an even number if it takes up 2 spaces. It'd be like having 8 logos.
No, it's not the amount of logos. It's just not fair to the other brands. If.
That's how it looks like. That's what it is.
Well, I mean, the you know,
1, 2,
there's
3,
2
4,
options.
5,
There's
6, 7, 8.
right. It's you're gonna make it. There's 2 options, right? Either make all the logos a foot, or make Cocktail Network Live 2 feet.
Yeah,
Those are the only options.
I see that.
I think it should be that because it looks more classy and you get everyone represented.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so we have 10 spaces. We have 8 logos to put there. Just see what makes it look nice or not. You know, let's see.
That.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. That you know, all logos are designed to be in a square.
Yeah, of course.
But I don't think maybe the boys didn't know that when they designed that. I'm guessing. Let's make it as big as we can.
I don't know why you can't take it to the edges.
Sure.
Yeah, that looks good actually.
That looks good.
That looks good. It's
Excellent.
legible.
Okay, great. So
It's
now
like
we'll do
I
real.
can easily read it.
Yeah. We'll do real. Perfect. Cocktail Network Live. Move back this way a little. And then Patron.
Patron. Patron.
Now I'm wondering. Oh, you know what we should do? We should probably put Bar Products in between. We should probably do it more like that. Cocktail Network Live, Real Bar. Okay. CNL, Real, Bar Products, and Patron. That's so slow. Let me drag it. Yeah, that looks good. What do you think, Pat, of the order?
Yeah. I think, because 1905, our logo is just black and white.
Same as Bar Products, but they got splash of green.
But, see, we have black and white, color, maybe color, finest call, then our black and white, then FBA. So
But I didn't want to put Patron next to that or that, because they might, I think they'd appreciate not being next to those.
Okay.
Because I think that's what I had a minute ago. Have a look at this, Pat, because this is what I had a minute ago. That's what I had, right? You think that looks better than this?
Let me see.
A, B, A,
A.
B.
So what's in between? So for A, what's that space between Real?
Nothing. Patron would go there. I'll move it back if you want, but yeah. It would be that, or I've lost the alternative now.
Okay, that's fine.
So which did you prefer? Oh, I've lost the.
Set it back there. Real Patron.
No, I know, but I can't A-B it anymore.
Okay.
So which did you prefer? Do you want the Bar Products logo here, or Patron and Real next to each other, which might upset one of the sponsors? Or do you want to have, like I put it a minute,
Put Real
which
where
looks
Bar
better?
Products is.
Put Real where Bar Products is?
Or Patron. Yeah, 'cause you said you don't want the sponsors right next to each other.
I don't think they would want that.
Okay.
I don't.
Then,
Bar Products. But then it'll be Bar Products 1905.
yeah, I don't like that.
No, I think I had it.
Okay.
Okay, I got this. You go do your thing. I got it. I think Bar Products, Real. Let's move FBA. Oops. Let's put FBA over here. Patron, and then Cocktail Network Live. Let's start over. 1905. Finest Call. I like that. 1905. Finest Call. The next one should be FBA. FBA. Real. FBA. Real. Bar Products. Cocktail Network Live. And then Patron. Yeah. Have a look at that, Pat. What do you think? That looks good, right? And then it will repeat, obviously.
Yeah, obviously, of course, it'd be interesting to see how it looks like beneath it too. You know.
Yeah. Because it'll be staggered, obviously. Yeah. So if that looks good, then let me zoom in on this and make sure everything looks good, and then I'll just repeat it. Let's see, 1905 logo. This call looks pretty good. FPA looks pretty good. Real looks good. Bar products, maybe go up a little. Cocktail Network Live, maybe. There we go, and then Patron. Yeah, I think that looks good. Okay, let me put this all in a group. New group. Oops, I didn't put them in the group. Cool. And then duplicate the group. Go. Oh, it's so slow. It's a slow way of doing it. Just do this. I think, Patrick, that this might end up looking really busy. So what I was thinking about doing is taking out every other one. And I'll show you what that looks like. We should do this top down. What do you think of this idea, Pat? Or do you... I need your opinion, Patrick. Sorry, I know you're busy. It would be like that, or we could take out every other one.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, you have to design it. I think, yeah.
Yeah, take out every other one. So just grid it up first and then take out every other one, I think. Okay, let's do that. One, two, three. So it would be there, and then delete, save. Oh, save as, let's save it to the desktop. What we should do is scrap PSD, sure. Looking good. Okie dokie. Let's get this group one, duplicate group. Okay. Bring it down here. Okay, something like that. Yep, that looks good. Okay, now maybe it's that middle line that I copy again. That middle line, yep. So we'll do that and that, and we'll go duplicate layers. Okay, and we'll bring those down to here. And now I think we can punch out every other one and then duplicate the whole shapow. I think. Okay, let's try this. Let's go for it. Group 1, where is it there? So finest cool would go, that would go, that would go. Next line. That would go, that would go. Next line. Where is it? Ah, that one. Oops. So bar products would go, trim would go, right? Yes. Okay, next. 1905 would stay, finest cool would go, Real would go, Cocktail Network would go. Interesting. Where is Real though? Okay, I think what we would do then is on this line, maybe punch it over to that. Yes, I think that makes sense. And then on this line, well, let's just duplicate it. Duplicate group. Okay. And we'll run that side by side. Okay. So let's just deal with the first one first. We don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need that. And we don't need that. I think next it would be we don't need FC, we don't need FBA. Oh, so we need that, and then we don't need that. Okay, now I think I just gotta copy one more of the original group 1. Duplicate group. Okay. And then I think we want I think it would have to be Patron, starting with Patron, maybe. Let's see. Let's duplicate this. Ah!
Can you check something for me?
Yes, let me pause this. Okie dokie, Pat, you want to have one last quick look before I duplicate it and ship pow pow? Or should I just move on to the next stage and then show you? Because we've created some spaces here, I was able to make the Cocktail Network Live logo a little bit bigger because it's got a little bit more room to breathe.
Oh, that's good, yeah.
Yeah. You see what's that?
No, that's good. I mean, look, it's all done.
Yeah.
1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. But where's Real?
There and there.
Okay, I see that. Okay, yeah.
Okay, so I gotta keep going and repeat this pattern. Okay. I feel like this one Patron is too close to the edge. Which one is it? Oh, no, that wasn't it. No. Of course, it's the last one. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Okay, so how do we repeat this? Duplicate layers. That's great. That's not going to give us exactly what we need. Real. it should be Real next, and then Real next, and then this, I think. Maybe. Okay. Getting there. Like Christmas. Okay, let's do, how do I do new group from last? Boom, there we go. Okay, so we'll just have that as a second layer thing. Okay, we are looking for, let's duplicate this group. Duplicate this group because we know that's gotta go in there like that. That's the problem with making that logo bigger, is that we end up, oh, I see, because we have a couple of those, duh. We're gonna have to move. What am I doing wrong here? Oh, I see what I'm doing wrong. I'm in the wrong place, guys. This needs to be like that. That makes sense. Okay, so, let's see. My eyes are going crazy now. This is the one I want. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. Yes, that is right. Okay. And I think group 2, which is all this, should be like this. That seems right. Oh, we've lost some. Boom, there we go. So we are missing a Real here and a barproducts.com here. Are you guys' eyes going crazy yet? Let's see. So let's see, where can we pinch what we need from? So we need a Real. Duplicate group. I think we need, was it? Yes, this goes here. And then what was it that goes there? Cocktail Network. No, bar products. Bar products. Let's just duplicate group 1. Well, that's a good way of lining it up, I guess. You can use that to. There we go. Use the Patron over the other thing to. Okay. Patrick, do you think the logo should be all the way down, or do you think they should be? Yeah, they should be all the way down. Of course they should.
Yes, all the way down.
All the way down. Okay. Bop, bop, bop. Yeah, okay, cool. So let's get these last ones in. So this is gonna be starting with the FBA, I guess. Yeah, that's the one I want to duplicate. duplicate that and bring that down into here. Okay, and then after Patron, it's Finest Call. Next to Patron, sorry, I just had a brain fart. It just blanks out. After Patron, it is Finest Call. So let's try and find. That's it. One of these rows with Finest Call in it, like that one. Duplicate group. Okay. Okie dokie. I'm so sorry, I need you one more time. This is the board, but there's a lot of copying and pasting going on. So any one of these could be in the wrong spot. Like, is the pattern right? And then is the alignment of the logos right? And does everything, I guess if I take that away, does that look right to you? You know what we should have had? Shaken and Stirred logo. No? The logo of the movie should be in there.
Yeah, it should be, yeah. So it makes it even, so it makes it 8.
Nothing about even, I gotta redo this.
Okay.
Oh, Lord. Okay, let me just shimmy that into shape, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I'm back. I managed to get our logo in there with a lot of help from Patrick because I just couldn't decide on the pattern, but this is the pattern we ended up with. And I think I'm pretty happy with this. Okay, guys, I think we're there. I'm about ready to send this to the printers, so here endeth the step and repeat. If you like this long form content and seeing me go through hell to make movies, then please like and subscribe. And yeah, I'll be back for tomorrow for more. Oh, click the circle up here and subscribe, okay? Cool, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.